What is up, guys? TheGreatWall back at it again with another video. Today we are here with another Trade Everyone challenge. Today it is the Rockies. This one's going to probably be the hardest because, to be honest, they don't really have much. So we're going to do our best, obviously, but yeah, this might be the hardest one that we're going to have to do. Our really only, good value player is Hunter Goodman. But yeah, we're going to figure it out. We're going to make it work. So, yeah, see you guys when I start making some moves. Alright, we're going to trade Fisher Jameson, Chase Dollander, and Hunter Goodman for Shea Langoliers, Jacob Wilson, and Tyler Soderstrom. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good deal. I'm going to have to try to find some good value players that are going to get better, and I think that these three are going to be good options. So yeah, we're going to make this deal. Alright, we're going to basically do a big salary dump. Not really too big, but Antonio Senzatella, Kyle Freeland, and Brody Brecht for Brent Rooker. He's normally very solid in this game, so yeah, we're going to add him to the team. Hope you can do well. Alright, we're going to trade Warming Bernabel and Ryan Feltner for Trevor Rogers. We're going to have to get a couple guys like him, just because we really don't have much, so yeah. Alright, we're going to trade Orlando Arcia, Ethan Holiday, and Yanquel Fernandez for Justin Robleski and Emmett Sheehan. Two really good, starting pitchers. So, yeah. Alright, we're going to trade David Lee and Tanner Gordon for Eric Lauer. You know the Eric Lauer lore, so, yeah. Alright, we're going to trade Zach Harris and Herman Marquez for Mike Soroka, who's going to be our last starter. This team the rotation is, pretty solid, so, yeah. Alright, we're going to trade Antoine Kelly and Carson Palmquist for Garrett Whitlock. Pretty simple. Alright, we're going to trade Tyro Estrada and Blake Adams for Devin Williams and Camilo Doval. I feel like I don't really get these guys very often, so yeah, we're going to add them to the team. Hope they can do a job. Alright, we're going to trade Jordan Beck and Charlie Condon for Sir Anthony Dominguez and Louis Varland. Trying to switch it up a little bit from who we normally get, so yeah, let's see if these two guys can do a job for us. Alright, we're going to trade Aaron Shunk and Michael Tolia for Jose Alvarado. Yeah. Alright, we're going to trade Luis Peralta, Adele Amador, and where is he? McCade Brown for Alex Vesia. And then we just need our closer, and then we're good to go. Alright, we're going to trade Kyle Karros and where is he? Gabriel Hughes for Chase Burns. I want him to be our closer. I want to see what he can do. Is this the smartest move? Probably not, but you know what? We're going to try it out and see how it goes. Alright, I know I get him a lot, but we're going to send Keston Hiura, Chris Bryant, and Mickey Moniak to the Twins for Byron Buxton. I know we get him all the time, but I mean, he's so easy to get. I feel like I need to get him, so yeah. I don't know if this is the right deal, but we're going to send Brenton Doyle, where are they? Jimmy Herget and Victor Vodnik over to the Angels for Joe Adell and Taylor Ward. Ward's going to play, he's probably going to play left field. Joe Adell is going to be our center fielder. And then I'm thinking Buxton's going to play right, and then Brent Rooker will be a DH. So, yeah, I think this is a good move for us. Joe Adell is normally decent, so is Taylor Ward. So, yeah, hopefully it plays out well for us. Alright, I'm not sure how this deal's going to go, but Eugenio Suarez and Jorge Polanco for Zach Veen and Ezekiel Tovar. I think this could be good for us. We're going to get our third baseman and our second baseman. Now we just need a couple of bench bats and we'll be fine, but I'm hoping that this deal is actually good for us, so yeah. Alright, we're going to trade Evan Shawver and Drew Romo for our backup catcher. It's going to be Keibert Ruiz. He's got really good clutch and really good vision, so I think he's going to be a good backup for us. Alright, we're going to trade Benny Montgomery, Ryan Ritter, and Rock Riggio for Xavier Edwards to be our backup second baseman. Plus, if something happens where Jorge Polanco gets really bad, Xavier Edwards will step in and do very well, so yeah. Alright, so normally when we go to the Rays for center fielder, we get Chandler Simpson, right? I might actually go get him still, but that's not the point. But right now we're going to get Stuart Fairchild, who has 99 clutch, right? Good speed, decent fielder, for Sam Hilliard and Sean Bouchard, sorry. So yeah, I still might get Chandler Simpson because he's a beast, but yeah. Alright, we're trading John Perez as well as Jared Thomas for Chandler Simpson. He's going to be our last bench bat. Great speed, can play 5 different positions, good clutch, good contact. I mean, yeah, we don't really have any power off the bench, which might be an issue, but I'm going to just go with this and hope for the best. So, yeah. Alright, we're at the Home Run Derby. The team's doing solid. I've seen better. Wow, Joe Adell, Eugenio Suarez, and Shea Langeliers all... Jesus Christ, 207 is terrible, but it is what it is. We are in first, I just saw. We've been fighting back and forth with the Padres a little bit, but we are in first. The offense is nuts, though. No pitchers. I was going to, of course, I always say I'm going to get Abner Uribe, and I don't. It might be Chase Burns. It might be part of the problem. Brent Rooker, I moved him to first base. He's doing pretty well. Eugenio Suarez doing a great job. 25 home runs. Brady House, wow. Interesting, to say the least. Joe Adell, I mean, he's only hitting 218. I guess just the home runs. Byron Buxton doing a job in right field. Not very good batting averages, but we are getting some, decent, at least decent home run numbers. So, yeah, I mean, could be better, could be worse. I will see you guys at the playoffs because I didn't draft. All right, we finished 95 and 67 and won the division somehow. And we get a bye. So, W's in the chat. The Dodgers did make it. Good thing is we get the winner of Chicago and Milwaukee, which I think is much better. Suarez did decent. Jake Wilson, 299, not bad for a rookie. Not bad at all. Let's see. Suarez with a 6.7 WAR. Did a good job. Wow, he actually grew a little bit, which is good. Anyone else? Taylor Ward with a 3.8. Shea Langley with a 3.4. Joe Adell with a 3.2. Buxton with a 2.8. I mean, okay-ish season from the hitters. What about the pitchers? Wow, look at this. Dodgers and Reds. Wow. Justin Robleski with a 3.6. Had a very solid year. Eric Lauer did his job, 2.6. Trevor Rogers with 2.5 isn't bad. Emmett Sheehan, 1.7, just, really doesn't play that well, but it is what it is. Sucks is what it is, what it is. We don't have any awards, so I will see you guys in the first round of the playoffs. Alright, we are taking on the Brewers. Rogers versus Priester. Is a W. Sheehan versus Patrick. Is a W. Lauer versus Peralta to move on. Is a W. I'm going to go fixed rotation, and then we'll take on the Phillies. Alright, we are taking on the Phillies. Rogers versus Wheeler. Game 1. Is a W. Sheehan versus Luzardo. Game 2. Is a W. Lauer versus Sanchez. Is a W. Robleski versus Suarez for the sweep. Soroka versus Wheeler. Oh, we lost 2 6-7s in a row. Come on. Rogers versus Luzardo to move on. Come on. There we go. We are taking on Toronto. I'm going to go fix our rotation, and then we're going to hop into the World Series. Alright, we are taking on the Blue Jays. Trevor Rogers versus Shane Bieber. Is a W. Sheehan versus Gausman. Is a loss. Lauer versus Trey. Is a W. Robleski versus Barrios for the advantage. Is a W. Like I said, we're not going through the team player by player. But as you can see, everyone is from a different team here. So, yeah. We win this game. Challenge is complete. Wow, Sir Anthony Dominguez went up a ton this year. Good for him. So if we win this game, then challenge complete. So, yeah, see you guys in Game 5. Let's hopefully not blow a 3-1. Alright, I am going to skip Soroka's spot in the rotation. Go straight to Rogers. Team looks good. Can we start? Okay. Bo Bichette is going to get them on the board.
First base.
Thank you. We tied up, though. We are the home team for this Game 5, which I think means we are away for the last 2. We put up 2. There we go. Come on, Trevor. Alright. Trevor Rogers is done. I'm going to bring in Camilo Doval early, see if he can just get us out of the inning, which he can't. Alright. We have blown the lead, but we take it right back. I am going to just go ahead and bring in Mike Soroka, see if he can eat 4 or 5 innings for us. Beautiful work.
Take your base, ball 4.
Kind of be a second starter. Thank you. We put up 2 more. We have a 3-run cushion. There we go. Soroka, just take us to the promised land. Soroka, just keep carrying us. All right. Chase Burns, I know you're a rookie, but it's time for you to earn your paycheck. All right, we're going to hop in runner on first. Don't want a double play to end it. So, yeah, Bo Bichette at the plate. We're at the heart of their lineup, which is not what I want to see, but if we can get Bo to ground into a double play, we won't have to see Vladdy, and that's what matters to me. They won 103 games. You can't see it in the top left, but they did win more games than us, so yeah. Can we just finish this off? Okay. Warning shot early. Warning shot early. Okay, heard that. There we go.
0-2.
Let's see. A little 12-6 piece here, maybe? Not where that's supposed to be. Doesn't have a sinker on him, I don't see. Yeah. Fastball and 3 breaking balls. Well, change up in 2 breaking balls, but still. Can we get him to chase? We can, but he fouls it off. Bo is battling. Bo is gonna... He's not gonna go down without a fight. Okay, I take that back. He just immediately just watches one pretty much down the middle. Alright, we do have to face Vladdy. Can we get through Vladdy and finish this off? We are the home team. Cameraman's waving his towel around. He knows what's about to happen. Vladdy, I'm sorry you had to be the final victim, but it just had to be. Oh, that's a great spot. He fouls it off though. Finish him off right here. Nope.
Ball.
It's not the best miss, but it is what it is. There we go. We are World Series champions. Rockies fans, all 3 of you rejoice. We get it done. Jorge Polanco, home run. Taylor Ward with a home run. Suarez with 2 doubles. Shea with a home run. Chase Burns with his 6th save of the postseason. Camilo Doval gets a win. And we finish this off nice and easy. I mean, nice little 5-game series. So, Soderstrom, World Series MVP. Suarez, playoff MVP with 8 home runs. That'll play. So, yeah. That being said, thank you guys, as always, for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. And peace.